Could a $6,000 credit for all American newborns be the financial lifeline families have been waiting for, or is it just another political promise that may never see the light of day? Vice President Kamala Harris has made waves with her ambitious proposal, but there is more to this story than meets the eye. In today's video, we'll analyze what this plan could mean for you and whether it's likely to become a reality. Welcome back to USA Celebrity Update. Today we are taking a closer look at Kamala Harris's latest economic proposals, including the eye-catching $6,000 newborn credit. This proposal is part of a broader agenda aimed at addressing the financial challenges faced by American families. But is this a genuine solution or just another campaign talking about? Let's break it down. American families have been facing rising costs on nearly every front: housing, groceries, healthcare, you name it. The pressure on the middle class have been growing, and while the Biden administration has made efforts to ease these burdens, many believe more needs to be done. Enter Kamala Harris with a set of proposals designed to address these very issues. But here's the catch. While these ideas sound promising, the road from proposal to policy is fraught with challenges. The centerpiece of Harris's plan is a $6,000 child tax credit for the first year of a baby's life. This proposal is a substantial increase from the current $2,000 credit and is aimed at providing much-needed financial support during one of the most expensive periods of family life. But with any major proposal, especially one with a price tag like this, it's crucial to ask, how realistic is it? And perhaps more importantly, what are the potential downsides? Harris's $6,000 newborn credit is just one part of a broader economic vision that includes eliminating medical debt, capping prescription drug costs, and providing a $25,000 subsidy for first-time home buyers. These initiatives are ambitious and reflect a significant shift towards more government intervention in the economy, something that has both its supporters and detractors. Let's start with a newborn credit. The idea here is to provide immediate financial relief to families during the first year of a child's life, a time when expenses are typically high. Diapers, formula, medical bills, it all adds up quickly. The extra $4,000 per child could make a substantial difference for many families. But where will the money come from? The Harris campaign has pointed to increased taxes on corporations and high earners as a funding source, but specifics remain unclear. Without a concrete plan, there's a risk that this proposal could either inflate the deficit or fail to pass through Congress altogether. Moving on to their other proposals, the elimination of medical debt for millions of Americans is another bold idea. Medical debt is a significant issue in the U.S., contributing to the financial strain and even bankruptcy for many. Harris's plan to use federal funds to buy and forgive these debt could be a game changer, but again, the details matter. How will this program be implemented? Which debts will qualify? And will this solution address the root cause of medical debt or just treat the symptoms? Similarly, capping prescription drug costs and offering a $25,000 subsidy for first-time homebuyers sound like solid steps towards economic relief, but both come with their own sets of challenges. Capping drug costs could face fierce opposition from the pharmaceutical industry, while the homebuyer subsidy could inadvertently drive up housing prices by increasing demand without a corresponding increase in supply. These proposals, while potentially beneficial, raise questions about their broader economic impact. Could they lead to unintended consequences like inflation or housing bubbles? And more importantly, do they have a realistic path to becoming law? As we analyze Harris's proposal, it's important to consider the political landscape. On the one hand, these policies align with a growing populist sentiment in the Democratic Party that seeks to expand the social safety net and curb corporate influence. On the other hand, they're likely to face significant opposition not just from Republicans, but also from within her own party. For instance, some Democrats are concerned about the potential economic impact of such sweeping proposals. The estimated $1.7 trillion increase in the deficit over a decade is a major point of contention. Critics argue that while these ideas are well-intentioned, they could lead to higher inflation or even exacerbate existing economic inequalities if not carefully managed. Others points out that similar proposals have been floated here, only to be watered down or blocked entirely during the legislative process. Moreover, the timing of these announcements just before the Democratic National Convention raises the question of whether these are genuine policy goals or strategic campaign promises aimed at energizing the base. After all, the challenges of passing such ambitious measures through a divided Congress are significant, to say the least. Harris's push to cap grocery prices, for example, is a clear attempt to address voter concerns about rising living costs. But can the government effectively regulate prices without creating supply issues or other market distortions? Economists are divided on this point, with some warning that price controls could lead to shortages and reduce incentives for producers. Kamala Harris has laid out a bold economic agenda with the potential to make a real difference in the lives of many Americans. However, as with any major policy proposal, the devil is in the details. The $6,000 newborn credit and other initiatives sound promising, but their success will depend on a range of factors, from funding and political support to implementation and economic impact. As these proposals move from the campaign trail to potential legislation, it will be crucial to watch how they evolve and what compromises may be necessary to turn them into reality. For now, it's clear that Harris is making a strong play to define herself as a champion of the middle class. But whether these ideas will translate into concrete results remains to be seen. What are your thoughts on Kamala Harris's economic proposals? Do you think they have the potential to make a real impact, or are they just another set of campaign promises? Let's discuss in the comments, and as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on the latest analysis and celebrity updates. Thanks for watching.